That's my role. I protect the house.
Then you're not a man.
What? Because I don't cook and clean?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So then what do you do?
You should.
So what does the woman do?
What do you do?
I take mental control in a relationship.
What do you do in the house? Like,
What is mental control?
Huh?
But
I work.
Clean, wash clothes.
Let me tell you
I
something about mental control. Let's say you're my woman and you mentally try to control me. I wanted to physically control you.
I wish you would.
That means that mental control, throw it out the window. Because you're ass out if I decide to put these hands on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in control.
No, you're not though. It doesn't make any sense.
So what about those women who get smacked up and put around and all that?
So
They're
go
stupid.
right back to the
They're
nigga.
stupid because if the woman is really smart, he wouldn't think of putting his hands on her.
I think Victoria's smart. But if Victoria gets mouthy and I feel like my man is being compromised, I'm not saying I'll smack her up, but I would take these two hands and proceed to jack her up to let her know that, hey, I'm in charge. You know what I'm saying?
And then Milton will be single.
You gotta make sacrifices. That's But yeah, like I'm saying, yeah, no. I don't believe that it can be equal partnership. Because the day when I don't have to hold the doors, have a job and all that good stuff, and protect the house, it'll be equal. Until then, I feel as though my wife, for lack of a better word, isn't somewhat beneath me.
It's what? What did you just say?
It's somewhat beneath me.
Oh, really?
Not as a human being,
She's
but
beneath you?
So,
She's beneath
not
you?
as a human
Did
being.
you carry a child for 9 months and bear it? How does that make her beneath you? She's above you.
Do you wake up
She's
with the
above
morning
you.
wood?
Huh?
Do you have morning wood when you wake up?
That's nothing.
bet.
That's nothing.
What does morning wood have to do with anything?
You have a baby and it goes away.
You're comparing a pregnancy to morning wood?
I have her 365 days.
You're comparing morning wood to
You have it
pregnancy?
every morning for 365 days.
Exactly.
This doesn't count. You can't
She's
get rid
gonna-
of the baby at night and then put it back in the morning. That doesn't make any sense.
The first 4 months is cakewalk. First of all.
Really? Did you do it?
Did you do it?
I didn't have to.
Oh, neither have I. Not yet, at least.
I can't believe you just compared morning wood to pregnancy.
If she's not cooking and cleaning,
Yeah, she's not cooking and cleaning.
what does she do?
She's working. She's contributing to the
She
household.
works and then comes home and cooks. And
Exactly. It's like I have a job, but then if somebody wants to break into the house, my job is to protect
You know what?
the house.
Why don't you split it in half?
why
Can't someone cook and
Oh,
someone
so if a burglar breaks in on Monday and Wednesday, I'll take care of it on Monday, and on Wednesday you go downstairs with the bat, right? No, it doesn't work like that. Because that's my role in the household, to protect the house.
Okay.
The running back, his job is to run the football.
No
The
one
quarterback
knows
doesn't
anything
throw
about
into
football.
himself.
At least I don't. Listen.
I don't.
The quarterback doesn't throw into himself.
listen.
That's his role.
No.
My role is to protect the house.
Okay, so you protect the house.
Yeah.
You protect it from criminals or whatever, and you work. That's it, right?
provide food.
Question.
And protect.
How many times is there going to be a burglar in the house? And how many times is there going to be dirty laundry dishes and dinner going to be...
It's not even about that. It's about the fact that that's my role. If everything
That's
is a
kinetic
chance.
energy.
Because you pick...
That's kinetic energy. You're not actually doing anything
When did
with it.
physics...
Your mindset is prepared for it, but you're not doing anything. You can't prepare your mindset to
You can pick any role you want to pick.
You have to do laundry.
You need to be flexible with your roles. That's what you need to be.
Okay.
Don't be set in your roles.
Sum it up right here. My wife is going to cook. There is no way around that.
Okay.
It's not happening anymore.
Okay.
A wife should cook, but so should you.
Why? Why?
Why not?
Why not?
Because, in a sense, you guys are taking me away from my mother. My mother is the most important woman to me right now in my
Then
life.
go back to her house.
Yeah.
If she can't cook, I will dip. I will open up a guest room and Mom Dukes will sleep.
So you want to marry your mother?
I want a woman that can cook like my mother. That would be amazing.
Good luck.
Am I wrong? No, pretty good. It's pretty good with me. And we all have roles. I'm the protector. Not even against burglars. I'm talking about just the protector. Like if nobody's gonna disrespect mine. Like nobody's gonna come in here and just spill grape juice all over my bed. This is mine. I protect this. Even though that may never happen, I protect this. Without protection, like what do you have? Like if they don't know that somebody's protecting their stuff.
So you're saying that a woman by herself can't protect herself?
She can. But when she's with a man, she expects him to do that. You expect if a man
Why can't these roles be flexible?
If a man comes and smacks you in the face, you're not just gonna be like, all right, cool. If your man is not doing nothing, you're like, what? Like he really sat there and did nothing. Just like if I come home and my stomach is growling and I don't smell no aroma, I'm be like, what are you doing? What's going on?
You can smell a Glade plug-in, but you need to cook.
She said you could smell a Glade plug-in.
This is what happens when I don't blame.
Are you about to say when women?
I don't blame you. I blame society and the men in you guys' lives. If I was you guys' first boyfriend, this would have been stamped out early. Stamp it.
I don't understand.
We have roles. If you're with your boyfriend and a guy comes and smacks you in the face, you're not looking at him like, why is it? If your boyfriend just looks like he didn't see anything, you're gonna look at him like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yes, and he also cooks for me.
If I work 12 hours and I come home and I'm hungry and I don't smell no aroma, and you've been sitting in this house all day, I'm gonna look at you like, so what the hell is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
What if while you were out, she was taking care of the kids, taking them to practices, cleaning, but she didn't cook? You couldn't come home and cook?
You don't do that every day is what I'm saying. My mom doesn't cook for me every day.
Okay.
But 4 out of 7 days, I'm coming home to some aroma. Like, this is the way it is.
What is that?
I'm gonna get a turkey scented Glade plug-in.
You guys are getting that point. Like, you don't have to cook every day. I'm not like every day, three meals a day. But the percentage of the time, yes. Unless you work something, unless you're like a doctor or something, then I can understand. But if you're just like a normal person, like if you're
Doctors
just like
aren't normal people?
I better be smart. No, because they have scheduling. Like, it's like on call. I understand that. And they spend a lot of time, like if they're not a doctor, like my uncle's a doctor. When he's not at work, he's sleeping. This is how it is. And they're on call. I understand that. But if you're like a normal person in society, with like a set hours, you can fit cooking into your schedule somewhere.
Okay.
Because it's not like when the baby wakes up and cries. When the baby wakes up and cries, when the baby needs feeding, you don't do that all by yourself. I contribute to those things, so it's not like when the baby cries, the mother just doesn't do everything.
Okay.
She does a lot, but she doesn't do everything. It's not like if I don't have to make the baby to stop the baby from crying or feed them, then yeah, cool. You don't have to cook. But if I have to,
But what about the other?
So if you came home,
because I feel as though if a woman can carry your child for 9 months, she deserves the world, including a meal 4 times out of 7 days of the week.
That's not my role.
what if you come home
That's not my role.
and you see
Don't blame me,
that there's no meal on the table?
Society. Didn't you say society just told me my opinion? Who told you yours?
Society.
I don't understand.
No, this is a new thing. Like Hillary Clinton run for president 100 years ago, unheard of. She would have got stoned to death for even attempting to run for president. That's the world that I want to someday live in. I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, you guys are making too much advancements for your damn self. You guys don't understand. But go.
That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. What are you saying? Women cannot advance?
You guys can't handle it.
Where's the power button? No.
You guys aren't ready yet. You guys aren't ready for that.
What?
Go. You guys are
We're
ready.
not ready to advance?
Not yet.
If you come home, dinner's not made. What's wrong with you making dinner?
I understand certain times. I understand extenuating circumstances. I understand these things. Just like I understand that
What happened?
things happen.
No.
I'm not expecting every day. But I'm saying for the majority. Like I use that as the majority day. Like just a regular.
What if you cook dinner more times a week than the wife does? Is that a problem?
That's wrong. Unless
Why?
you're a doctor or like a professional.
Why is that a problem?
Profession is not a set schedule.
Why is that a problem?
Because everybody has roles.
And what's wrong with flexibility? What's wrong?
If I did it, I planned. Me being a father and a husband one day potentially, I would one day.
Good
cook.
luck.
That will happen. I will cook one day. But
One day.
I will not. I will cook some days. I will not cook the majority of the days, and be the protector of the house, because that's retarded. Because when the baby cries, let's say you're not home and you're at work, and the baby's crying because it's hungry, I'm not gonna say, oh, that's not my job. Chill. Like I'm gonna feed it as well. So I'm not gonna do all of these things and you just work and come home. Like
What if I have a major project and like for the past month I haven't been able to.
Then that's a circumstance that I'll be able to be like, okay. But I'm talking a normal day, when like this a normal day.
But okay, how about this? The woman does almost everything else. All you had to do was be the protector and that still wouldn't work out for you?
What do you mean
Why
everything
not?
else? What is everything else?
Financially, going to work.
Home. Okay, while you make
I don't want to know what that feels. I would never be with a woman that makes more cheese than me. Never. Because no, never.
Because he has pride
I will
issues.
be damned if a woman, if we're talking about something, I say, don't spend your money on this. You say, it's my money. I will say, okay.
She can say that regardless. She can say that regardless because it is her money. Whether she makes $5 an hour or $500 an hour, she can always say it's her money because she went to work and got it.
Okay.
So you and your wife are gonna have the same bank account?
When you're married,
you don't share money.
There's no more me. It is we. It's a cohesive unit. You guys are both together.
Okay, me,
you want to have your own money, live in an apartment, and I'll live in my house by myself. And when you're married, it's a cohesive unit.
But you're basing
Are you
the
aware of
whole
what
relation.
cohesive unit means?
Obviously,
that is what a marriage is.
Listen,
if you want to be married, it's two souls and two people joined together.
No, you're using
that was beautiful
argument in order to talk about.
No, you don't have money in a marriage. We have money in a marriage.
So you can tell her what to buy, but can she tell you?
I can put my input into what I think she should buy, and then we can figure it out together. But if I'm saying I don't think you should buy that, and you tell me
vice versa,
money, I would say, okay, what are you talking about? It's our money.
Okay, but if she makes more than you, then it doesn't matter.
No, I wouldn't do it because it would too many complications, and that would annoy me for somebody to say like, because for some reason. Just having, you know what I'm saying? Like
you want to be the one to say, oh, but no, that's my money. I make more money.
I wouldn't bring that up, but if somebody said,
but you would.
But you want to be able to if you had to.
No.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying by basically saying you didn't.
No,
that's exactly what you're saying.
For her own good.
For their own good.
You think for women?
Like, I don't want America.
Are you saying you think for women now? Oh my God.
Like I don't want America. I don't want America to have a female president for our own good. It's what
is wrong with a woman president? What is wrong with a female president?
This is why right here. You have to with their emotions instead of.
Women are smarter than men.
You're not.
But we are.
You're not.
Why are we having the same conversation and you're 21 and I'm 18?
Because we just happen to be talking.
But we're on the same mental level.
We're not on the same mental level
yes,
at all.
Yes,
He's below you.
We're not at all.
We're not?
Not at all.
Why?
Not at all. What makes you think you're on the same... Hold on. Let me take a seat for this.
Because we're both having this conversation.
But I can have a conversation with my nephew or my niece about this, and they're not on the same mental capacity as me. So what makes you think you're on the same mental state as mine as me? My niece is like 7. I can talk to her like this. She might not be able to have as much input as you, but we can still have a conversation. You can have a conversation with a monkey. So what are you talking about? Yes, you can have a conversation with a monkey. Parents talk back. I can have a conversation with a parent. It may not put as much input as you, but I can have a conversation with a parent.
Okay, but...
And you bring that up shows that we're not on the same level.
Listen, input is what makes a conversation.
We're not on the same level.
Listen,
you're 18. There's nothing you can tell me about life that I don't.
Maybe you need more debate.
You don't know that.
I know that.
No, you don't.
I know that.
No, you don't.
I know
because you don't know me.
You not knowing your role tells me that we're not on the same level right there.
Don't tell me what my role is.
Because, like, honestly, Vic, as a female, as
I don't
a wife,
agree.
Cooking.
I'm not a wife.
No, as a potential wife, when you one day become a wife, cooking is something that you're gonna.
That's something I want to do, and I'm sure he's gonna do as well.
I don't cook.
Exactly. You're not on the same mental level. We're having the same conversation, but.
But we are on the same mental level because we're having the exact same amount of input.
We're not.
Yes, we are.
We're not at all.
Why?
I mean, you're talking, but you're not saying anything.
What input are you?
You're doing a lot of talking, but nothing you said has told me like, okay, maybe she got me there. Like, I'm just like.
But you haven't said anything that got me there.
Oh, because you don't want to see it. You're ignorant to that.
So you're ignorant to what I'm saying?
No, you're just not making sense.
Then you're not making sense.
You're not making sense at all. Like,
then you're not making sense.
If I'm the protector of the house and that's my role, and everybody has a role in a cohesive unit, like it's like a team. You and your wife are a team. I am the protector.
Okay.
So you should feel the need to cook. Like it's just that simple.
There's no I in team.
I'm the protector in the team.
Okay, if you're saying that it's a cohesive unit, then you're saying that it should be that both people protect the household or whatever.
No,
and both
everybody
people
has a
clean,
role
and
in
both
the
people
team.
clean, and both people do everything.
Okay, you watch the Lakers. They're a basketball team, but everybody's not the point guard, and everybody's not Kobe Bryant. But they're all Lakers, correct? So what are you saying? I'm confused.
Okay, but you keep
let's
saying,
say a marriage. Let's dumb it down for you. Okay, let's say I'm married. And my marriage team is called Team Milton. That's our team, right? Let me dumb it down for you. Now, I'm the protector of the team. And she is the cooker of the team. This is the way it happens. And she protects.
Okay, but on a football team, can't you play different positions?
He wants to be one of those teams where they have a good defense, bad offense, or vice versa.
You can't play different positions. Everybody has a position. This is the way it is.
But if
there's a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, a center. No matter how you do it.
But if something happens, can't you switch places?
No.
Yes, you can.
If something happens to someone,
you can switch
another
person. Your title may not switch, but you can switch physical places.
Another
person will fill that place, and they will play that position. The position they're supposed to play. Like, if the center gets hurt, Kobe Bryant's not going to play center, even though he's the best player on the team. Another center will then fill that role as the center. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but if they're already like in.
Here's my point. My whole point is this. We're getting off topic. The point is.
Related to that.
The point is, if somebody breaks in the house, then when the day comes, when I hear the familiar burglar noise, and then and the wife runs downstairs with the bat, then the very next day I will put an apron on and begin to cook. The day we walk into a restaurant and she holds the door for me, I will put an apron on that night and I will begin to cook. Until that day comes, I better come home a good percentage of the week and smell an aroma. It's just, it's not even, you're taking it as a degrading. You're taking it like a degrading, like I'm degrading you. No.
It is. But listen.
There are some jobs that are more glamorous than others. There's superstars and then there's role players. You know what I'm saying? Protecting is cool because it's cool. And you make it seem, I'm not degrading you. I'm just saying that that's
You're just limiting our roles. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, completely.
If you protect the household, then I would cook. What's so hard about
But you would never let me do that.
You would never let yourself do that.
Why
not?
not?
You cook if it's not degrading. Why won't you?
Because that's not my role.
Why can't it be?
But it can be your role. You can't make it your role.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If a guy comes to smack you and your boyfriend does nothing, are you gonna look at him funny?
Yeah, of course.
If a guy comes to smack you and your boyfriend does nothing, are you gonna look at him funny?
Is he there with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
After I do something to defend myself, because when someone assaults me, my first reaction is not to go to the person with me.
No. So then, okay, you're done. You're off the hook. So then, if one day you get married and somebody breaks in your house and you have your kids upstairs, are you gonna go downstairs and attempt to get in combat with the burglar?
I'm gonna try to see what's going on.
No.
How do I know it's a burglar? If I hear a noise, I'm gonna find out what it is.
No. Are you gonna go downstairs and get be real? If there's a man sleeping next to you, you are not going to go downstairs. You won't go, honey. I just heard a noise. I know that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, honey, I heard a noise. I'm gonna go check it out.
Have to go do that. Then I'll come.
There's no such thing.
Then that'll be my role. I don't want to protect.
No, you're trying to.
I don't want to be the protector.
No.
Because if somebody comes to smack Victoria and he's 300 pounds, I'm gonna have to get my ass kicked. Do you think I like that? I don't like it.
Okay.
If a burglar runs in, I have to go protect them. I could be putting my life on the line. I don't like doing that. I'd rather cook than be the protector.
What makes you think she likes to cook? Just because she does.
That's her role.
Question.
It's not about like.
Question. Did you grow up with both parents in the house?
Yeah.
Who was cooking?
Not my father. He can't cook.
Your mother was cooking, right?
Yeah.
Was it degrading to her?
It's not degrading.
No, not to her.
Like, I'm not trying to degrade you.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Because I don't want to cook.
This is what I call the Hillary Clinton syndrome.
No.
This is retarded.
Sit down. No. Listen to me. It's not that.
My dad would tell you would never find a man to marry. Like, my dad would tell you this. My dad expects something cooking.
Cornelia, you're not gonna cook at all?
Huh?
You're not gonna cook at all? You're not gonna learn?
For what? Abraham cooks.
Who's gonna make Ghanaian food?
Good question.
Because it's not about.
I will.
It's not about degrading you. You think I'm degrading you. What I'm saying, even if I was a punk, like I was soft, I would feel like my role, even though I'm not a brave man, if somebody was to come into my household with my wife and kids, I am the protector of the house.
But you're not
Okay.
accomplishing your role. You're not accomplishing it.
How?
So you get beat up by the burglar
I
because you're.
you, didn't I?
How?
You didn't get beat up.
How? Because you put yourself in the line of danger.
And then the kids.
Huh?
Because you put yourself in the line of danger.
That's
He
my
beats you
job.
up and then he comes to me and he rapes
He went
me.
first.
That's my job.
You went first.
Yeah, he went
So?
first.
If I lose, that's my job. I lost. I just couldn't beat him, but I tried.
That's foolish.
He had the courage to go up there
That's
first.
my role.
You know, alright,
It's not
y'all
degrading.
just difficult right now. Y'all know exactly what y'all do in the situation.
Like you have to accept certain things.
You're not
Everybody,
gonna
I'm not saying I would.
You're not
I'm
gonna
not.
jump
No,
out
no,
there.
no, no one is
No.
saying that.
There's a
I
man
am
there.
certainly
You're
not
gonna-
saying that. I'm not saying that I would go
but
out
that's
there
your
first.
role. It's you make it seem like I'm saying, oh, go put an apron on and cook, and then after you cook,
no.
have
Listen,
sex with me.
listen.
Like I'm just saying, like cook.
No, I would only. The only reason I would ask him to go first is because he's bigger than me. But if I just happen to be bigger than him, it would make no sense for him.
No, but you don't know what's downstairs though. It could be a woman. You don't know what's downstairs. It's not like you went downstairs. Oh, that's a big guy. You go take care of that big man. Like you're just assuming whatever it is, a man can take care of it, right?
No.
I'm the protector of
assuming that
whatever
the
it
bigger,
is.
stronger person.
Of whatever it is.
I'm assuming that the bigger,
Of
stronger. If I.
In any situation where protecting is involved, a man will always be called upon to protect his family, no matter what. It doesn't matter what it is.
No, if
Yes.
he's smaller than.
It doesn't matter
if he's
what it
smaller
is.
than every female in the family.
It doesn't
makes
matter what.
sense.
If something breaks down in the house, a man's going to be called upon to fix it.
I don't know.
In my house, it didn't work like that.
It's a role.
No,
It's
but-
a role.
No, it's a
Women don't cook because it's cool. They cook because that's their role. That's what they can do. You have to bring something to the table.
That's not.
When I have kids, when they get of age, they're gonna have to bring something to the table. You don't just sit around. I'm not gonna protect them. All you do is pop out kids. Honorable, yes.
That's not all we do.
So if you don't cook, you don't clean, you don't protect the
I didn't
house.
say no one's gonna clean. I didn't say that. I said it should be divided because the woman is gonna
No,
work.
cleaning is
the woman
divided.
gonna-
Cleaning is divided. But cooking is non-negotiable. Hear me when I say this. Non-negotiable. You can spell check it. I'm enunciating very clearly. Non-negotiable. Not at all. I won't discuss
I know what it
it. You
means.
cook in the discussion. Like there's no.
You know what?
I protect.
Can you cook?
Huh?
Can you cook?
I can throw a little something together.
I mean, if you can't cook, I don't want you to cook. You know,
I can't cook. I was lying. But here's what I'm saying. It's like if a bear runs through the kitchen window, I'm gonna have to somehow protect you guys from this bear. Whether if I get mauled by the